No, I was active.
Sitaram, Sairam, and a pleasant good evening to all our viewers joining us tonight. Vision 2 Photo and Production welcomes you as we join with the family of the late Sri Krish Singh as they offer puja and prayer in honor of his memory. Tonight's Satsang is being conducted by Geeta Vahini ji and members of the Hindu Prachar Kendra and their Kirtan group led by Srimati Saromani Maharaj. We invite you to sit back, relax, and surround yourself with the positive vibrations of prayer.
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, जगदम्बे माता की जय. Namaste everyone. We will start our satsang this evening with very simple, short invocation mantras. I ask all of you, where you are, those joining us via live stream, those of you who are present here in person, to collect your thoughts as best as you can, to be focused on where we are, gathered here together for satsang. And we offer our salutations to the Supreme Divinity, whom we call by many different names, and whom we worship through many different forms. Please listen, be focused, and chant after me invocations. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Bolo.
Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha.
Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha.
Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha.
Om Shri Gurave Namaha.
Om Shri Gurave Namaha.
Om Shri Padam Atmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Jivebhyo Namaha.
Om Jivebhyo Namaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Ham Hanumate Namaha.
Om Ham Hanumate Namaha.
Together we chant Om Namah Shivaya 9 times. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 We praise Bhagwan Shri Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Boliye Siyapati Ramchandra ki Jai. Namaste again, everyone. Namaste, Pranam Panditji and Drupati ji. and all other family members and friends who are here, who are known to this home, and of course to our dear departed Bhai, Krish. We are going to start some bhajans and kirtans. We started praising Bhagwan Ganesh. I ask all of you to join. Very simple bhajans and chants we have chosen this evening. Together, we pray for this home. We pray for this family as we chant and sing and worship. Of course, we pray for our own selves, but we remember in a very special way the dear departed Bhai Krish. Join with us in Ganesh Ji Kirtan.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
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 Gajanana He Gajanana.
Gajanana He Gajanana.
Gajanana He Gajanana.
Gajanana He Gajanana.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Gajanana.
Gajanana He Gajanana.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Gajanana He Ganapati Deva.
Jai 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 Ganapati Deva.
Jai Jai Jai
Ganapati Deva.
Boliye Gajanan Swami ki Jai. So God comes in many different names and forms, and in this bhajan we are asking the divinity to come to us with all divine powers through all the different names and forms to bless us all, to bless this home, to bless this family, and also all blessings to the dear departed. Kabhi Ram banike.
कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना.
कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना.
ओ कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना।
कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना।
तुम गणपति रूप में आना,
तुम गणपति रूप में आना।
तुम गणपति रूप में आना,
तुम गणपति रूप में आना।
रिद्धि साथ लेके सिद्धि साथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम राम रूप में आना,
तुम राम रूप में आना।
तुम राम रूप में आना।
तुम राम रूप में आना।
सीता साथ लेके धनुष हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना।
ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना।
तुम श्याम रूप में आना,
तुम श्याम रूप में आना।
राधा साथ लेके मुरली हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम शिव के रूप में आना,
तुम शिव के रूप में आना।
गौरा साथ लेके डमरू हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम विष्णु रूप में आना,
तुम विष्णु रूप में आना।
लक्ष्मी साथ लेके चक्र हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। ओ चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना।
बोलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। We'll do one more bhajan. Yeah, sure. One more bhajan we'll do, and then we'll share our message for tonight.
कृष्ण जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है, ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है।
कृष्ण जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है, ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम
यशोदा जिनकी मैया है, नंद जी बापैया है।
यशोदा जिनकी मैया है, नंद जी बापैया है।
ऐसे श्री गोपाल को,
ऐसे श्री गोपाल को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है।
कृष्ण जिनका नाम है,
गोकुल जिनका धाम है। ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है।
लूथ लूथ दधि मक्खन खायो, ग्वाल बाल संग दे न चरायो।
लूथ लूथ दही माखन खायो, ग्वाल बाल संग धेनु चढ़ायो।
ऐसे लीला धाम को,
ऐसे लीला धाम को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है। कृष्ण जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है। ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है।
द्रुपर सुता को लाज बचायो, ग्राह से गज को फंद चुरायो।
द्रुपर सता को लाज बचायो, ग्रह से गज को फंद चुरायो।
ऐसे कृपा धाम को,
ऐसे कृपा धाम को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है। कृष्ण जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है। ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है।
बोलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. And the very beautiful and prayerful mood of this bhajan will carry it over into the mantras that we will chant on behalf of the departed. So I invite all of you to close your eyes, to be as focused again as best as you can. And we remember this Atman that has transited and moved on. All of us knew him, and all of us loved him, and all of us together now, we are going to pray for him. These are mantras that are traditionally chanted on behalf of departed souls. So whatever you want to pray for in your mind for him, whatever blessing you want to ask of the divine, you say that in your mind as we chant. Om Anadi Nidhano Deva Shankha Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksham Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava. The next mantra I'll say in parts. You offer on his behalf as we ask forgiveness for any human errors. As human beings, we can falter from time to time. And we ask for one who has aspired to live well, to live perfectly, for any shortcomings. We ask the grace, the compassion of all the Devis and Devatas, all forms of divinity, for this Atman. We pray, please repeat, Om,
Om
Yaname,
Yaname
Manasa,
Manasa
Vacha,
Vacha
Karmanava,
Karmana
Dushkritam,
Dushkritam
Kritam,
Kritam
Tanna,
Tanna
Indro,
Indro
Varuno,
Varuno
Brihaspati,
Brihaspati
Savita,
Savita
Cha,
Cha
Punantu,
Punantu
Punantu.
Punantu.
Together we chant the powerful Mahamrityunjaya mantra. We chant 3 times. We pray that always may there be victory over death. This is Mrityunjaya. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukame Vandhanan Mrityor Mokshimamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukame Vandhanan Mrityor Mokshimamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukame Vandhanan Mrityor Mokshimamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please repeat. Om
Om
Tat
Tat
Sat
Sat
Preta
Pret
Atma
Atma
Shantihi
Shanti
Om
Om
Sadgati
Sadgati
Om
Om
Sadgati
Sadgati
Om
Om
Sadgati.
Sadgati.
बोलिए उमापति महादेव की जय, श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
So I was inquiring, and we were talking today. This might be the 4th or 5th month satsang, but it is the 7th month, and I think all of us, when we think of how life is just going by and time is going so quickly. So on behalf of this home, I welcome all of you to this, what we call the 7th, we say monthly satsang, we call it Jagaran satsangs. When someone dies, we say we are going to the wake. When we are going in the night, we are going to the wake, all right? Our word that we use for wake is Jagaran. So we go to, yes, to be awake with the family, but it's also a very important time when we have those satsangs and when we have satsangs like these for the family, for the friends, and for the community. It is to help us to be awake, all right? So nobody should be sleeping tonight, correct? Well, that kind of being awake too, but it's more about our own spiritual awakening. So when I was thinking what I should share this evening for this satsang, I thought we are in Bhagwan Sri Rama's season. I was calling it a season, you know. The hype in just over a day's time, Pran Pratishtha of the Sri Ram Lala will take place, and the whole world, wherever in the diaspora across India, everyone's just excited and thrilled, all of us. So we also have a big program tomorrow. So I had originally thought of doing Bhagavad Gita when we gave it the first booking, but I thought I couldn't do anything other than Ramcharitmanas tonight in honor of Bhagwan Sri Rama. So I will share a few verses with you. And the katha is taken from Balkand, coincidentally, when Bhagwan Sri Ram was a boy. And there are several different kathas that are narrated and told before he actually took avatar. So in this katha, these chaupais that I'm sharing with you, it's actually a samvad, a conversation that is taking place between Bhagwan Shiva and Mata Parvati. So Bhagwan Shiva and Mata Parvati, they are having a dialogue. And it is taking place just after Bhagwan Shiva has come out of a very intense period of meditation. So the answers that he is going to give to the questions, the questions are very profound questions, and the answers are also extremely profound. And they are great instructions for us human beings. So this is why I thought it would be nice to share this, because whenever there is death and we are trying to reconcile all the emotions and the challenges that come when someone passes, it naturally brings focus on, or it should bring focus on what life is really about. Because in many ways, life is about death, and death is also about life, where we get the opportunity to learn and to look at our own selves. If I ask you here, how many funerals have you been to? Tell me. Yes, certainly too many, Panditji, agreed. Too many. Only this evening I was telling one of my friends, I just wish Yamraj could take a vacation, you know. So just think, there are just too many, so many. We are dealing with and encountering death all the time. And every time we go to a funeral or we go to a satsang like this, it should really be an opportunity for us to absorb and learn and reflect as much as we can about our own lives. Death provides this opportunity for us. So the important questions being asked by Mata Parvati, by Uma, they actually are going to lead to responses from Bhagwan Shiva that teach us about life. Now, I always say, whatever we hear in all of these satsangs, we already know it. Isn't that so? Is there anyone here who doesn't know what is right and what is wrong? We are like Duryodhana in the Mahabharata. I'll just share this with you. Probably you've heard it, okay? Because even the little child, the smallest child knows if he or she has done something wrong, and also knows when they've done something right. They'll come for a little dular and gift and all of those things. So we know right and we know wrong. But we are like Duryodhana. In the Mahabharata, Duryodhana describes the human condition, our mental condition, in a very beautiful way. He says to Bhagwan Krishna, Janami dharmam cha natcha me pravittihi, janami adharmam cha natcha me nivrittihi. What does this mean? He's saying to Bhagwan Krishna, Oh Bhagwan, janami dharmam. I know what is dharma. I know what is good. I know what is right? But I just can't seem to do that. I just can't seem to answer that calling to do the right thing. And then he says, Janami adharmam cha. I also know what is adharma. I know what is the wrong thing, but I just can't seem to help myself. How are we different? So this is we are asked to just reflect on this, and we are all, I always like to say, we are all good people. All of us, but we can be better people. So the process here is to learn and see what we can absorb. So let us see these questions and what are the answers. Bhagwan Shiva himself is giving these answers. What is she asking? What is she saying? Balkand is telling us. So tonight, extremely dry throat. So forgive me if I'm drinking water a little extra tonight, please. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
पुनि प्रभु कहु सो तत्व बखानी, जेहि विज्ञान मगन मुनि ज्ञानी। पुनि प्रभु कहु सो तत्व बखानी जेहि विज्ञान मगन मुनि ज्ञानी
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
तुम त्रिभुवन गुर बेर बखाना आन जीव पावर का जाना तुम त्रिभुवन गुर बेर बखाना आन जीव पावर का जाना
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. So Uma Devi, she was observing the world and she was observing the Leela also of Bhagwan Sri Rama. And she says to Bhagwan Shiva, who, as I mentioned, had just awakened from his meditation, Puni Prabhu kahu so tattva bakhani. Oh my Lord, please expound. Tell me the truth. Tell me that which the enlightened sages, Jehi Bigyan Magana Muni Gyani. You all know this word Gyan? Usually when we hear the word Gyani. Right? Now let me see who I could pick on. Okay, I'll pick on Zero. If I say, see, Zero, she's a real Gyani, you know. What does that mean? Yeah, she's some kind of, yes, Pandaji, depends on the tone. yes, you know. So this word Gyani, we use it if we want to say this. See, that person's a real smart man or smart person. Look at them involved in some type of deception or something. But that's not, yes, people have to be smart actually to be able to do that. Huh? So yes, so you, Gyani. This word is very important. We should all aspire to be Gyani. Gyani means having knowledge. Now, when we think of knowledge in our tradition, usually if we talk to any student, any child going to school, and we say, you must pursue knowledge, they will think of what? Their academics. Okay? Academics. Should we not pursue academics? We must. Absolutely. But our tradition says, Dve vidye veditavye paracha aparacha. Every form of knowledge that will bring benefit to us and benefit to others, we should pursue that. So the secular knowledge as well as the spiritual knowledge. So this is what being Gyani is about. So she's saying to him, tell me about that which makes one a Gyani. Tell me about that which the Munis, the Rishis and the Gurus, they pursue. Tell me about that which the Vedas, the Vedas declare that you are the Guru of the world, O Shiva, and you are the Guru of everything that exists. And she's saying, Jivas, we are Jivas. We are all Jivatma. Bhagwan is Paramatma. So she uses this word here, Ana Jiva Pavara Ka Jana. Please give this knowledge for the benefit of the Jivas. And she proceeds now to put several questions about Sri Rama, the avatar. Because Sri Rama's Leela is going on, and this is what she's seeing and she's observing. So she starts to ask Bhagwan Shiva to tell her about the life of human beings on the earth. And when Bhagwan Shiva heard her questions, he was very thrilled, how it's described here. And he says to her, Tumhara Ghubira Charana Anuragi Kinihu Prashna Jagata Hitalagi. He says to her, because you are so full of love, you have asked these questions. And these questions you have asked not just for yourself. He's telling her this. I know this. You have not asked this for yourself. Keen hihu prashna jagata hita lagi. You have asked these questions so that it will benefit the whole world. Jagat means the world. Hita means welfare. So that it will bring about welfare of the entire world. So that's a very important lesson even before we get to the answers. Whatever we do, whatever we engage in, yes, we have to look after ourselves, but we also have to what? Consider the greater good of all. So he says to her, he starts now. Jhuteu satya jahi binu jane, jimi bhujanga binu raju pahichane. Bolo. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. So you know these two words. Jhutehu Satya. What does that mean? Jhutehu Satya. Satya means truth, and Jhut means untruth. Yeah, that which is false. So he's saying, Bhagwan Shiva, before he's just making a comment, before he starts responding to the questions. Because of Jahi Binu Jane. Binu Jane means not knowing. Because of lack of knowledge about the world and about God and about one's own self, that which is unreal, it seems real. Okay? So often we will take that which is untruth for truth. We'll be more focused on falsehood. Yesterday, someone was putting on these nails, and they were having this conversation, two young children. And the girl, two young girls, and she was saying, you realize how much fake thing we like? They were just talking. It's just a conversation, right? You realize how much fake thing we like? And I thought, what a profound statement. Not a dress up and be beautiful, huh? That's not the point. If you look at all our deities, they're well-dressed and beautiful, right? But Bhagwan Shiva, this is the point here. We must not be so focused on that which is not real, that which is artificial, that we forget to pursue the truth. Jimi bhujanga binu raju pahichani. And he describes it here. It's like what our Shastras uses an analogy. Raju sarpa bhranti. And whenever I'll share my personal experience with this, okay? Raju sarpa bhranti. It means seeing the snake in the rope, right? So one day we had finished cleaning the mandir, and it was a little dark. So I was coming out with the girl who was helping, and I saw a little curled up near my car by the back wheel. Snake for sure, right? So I said to her, Josanne, look, snake, snake. So she also is looking. She said, yes, Auntie Geet, the snake. And she's looking. So I said, go get the broom, and we'll just hook it away. So I said, bring the cobweb broom, because that has a long handle. So she went and she got it. So when she came nearby and she was hooking, well, I stay in far. She's getting rid of the snake. And she said, it's moving when I touch it. It's moving when I touch it. So she's hooked. I said, well, hook it and let it go by the trees and it will go away. So she did hook it, and just like there's a little garden here, so she hooked it and it went, right? So she went and she's looking like that. I'm still standing a little far. She said, Auntie Geeta, this is a fan belt. It's a fan belt that probably burst and flew from somebody's car. It's no snake. But she saw the snake. I saw the snake. We were both scared to even go near. I didn't want to take the key to go. So what? Bhagwan is asking or reminding us to see and to understand and to pursue what is the reality and what is the truth of this world. And he says to us that we have the perfect equipment to do that. This life, this human body. We have, when you have a job to do, if you have to cut the lawn, what will you get? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. You'll call a laborer. If you have to cut the lawn, what will you use? A whacker or a lawnmower. If you have to fix the vehicle, you will use spanners and all of that. If you have to use, do the live stream, you'll go and put on the stove. What you'll do? What you'll do? If you're going to do the live stream, you'll put on a stove?
No.
What you'll put on?
I would put on the camera.
You'll put on the camera. Correct. Okay? So we have the equipment, right? The perfect piece of equipment to do the task, to do the job that is required to fulfill life's purpose. And he's going to talk to us now about the blessings of this human life and the special gifts that we have. So let us hear as Bhagwan Shiva is describing as he continues to explain and to give answers to Mata Parvati.
Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Jinha Hari Katha Suni Nahi Kana Shravana Randra Ahi Bhavana Samana Jinha Hari Katha Suni Nahi Kana Shravana Randra Ahi Bhavana Samana
Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Nayanan hi sant daras nahi dekha Lochan mora pankha kar lekha Nayanan hi sant daras nahi dekha Lochan mora pankha kar lekha
Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Bole Siyapati Ramchandra ki Jai. You all hearing me? All of you all hearing me? Who is not hearing me? Put up your hand. Everybody is hearing. Okay? So I am asking that Bhagwan Shiva is speaking about the ears which we have for listening. Okay? So he's now going to identify very special blessings that we have. And he starts with the ability to listen, to hear. Jinha Hari Katha. Suni nahi kana. Kana means air. Suni. Suni means you don't listen. Okay? Those who don't listen, who have no interest in this, they will not learn. So the ability and the power and to listen, it is as though it is not being used for the right purpose. Okay? Take it in context, right? Because we have to listen to everything. Listen to instructions, listen to teachers, listen to parents and so on. But we also have to listen to what our Shastras say to us. Okay? So, Jinha Hari Katha Suni Nahi Kana. Those who do not listen to Hari Katha, to the Shastras, see how he is describing the ears. Shravana Randhra Ahi Bhavana Samana. Bhavan means house, Ahi means the snake. Okay? So the snake goes what? Into the hole. Just we have repair here, what? Go in, come out. We don't retain, we don't contemplate. And also, I've seen a husband laughing here. I wonder why. So also poison in our tradition, the snake represents poison in our tradition. So we are cautioned to not let anything poisonous enter our ears. Okay? Don't listen to those things that are poisonous. What does poison do? If you consume poison, it what? You'll die. It destroys. It kills. Okay? So be very vigilant, all of us. We must be about what we listen to. This is Bhagwan Shiva's caution. So use this great blessing, the ears, the ability to listen, for the purpose for which it was given. Then you can see me, right? I think most of you, you're seeing me? Good. So he's now talking about the eyes, the ability to see. And he says, Nayan anhi santa darasan nahi dekha. Nahi dekha means you are not seeing. And what is described here is the santa, the guru, the noble people. All right? So it's a concept that's being shared here. And the word that is used is daras, darshan. Right? When you go to the guru, like Pandit Randhir ji is the guru of the home, you go to have darshan of the guru, darshan of the Guru Mata. You go to see, you go with a certain level of reverence and love. When you go to the mandir and you go before the murtis, you go and you have darshan. Right? And that darshan, it is not about seeing with the physical eyes. I want you to observe this. When you go before the murti, you are standing before the murti and you put your hands together to pray and you close your eyes. Panditji is saying the correct thing. We close our eyes, but aren't you going to see? So that seeing, it's not just with these physical eyes. That seeing is to see with what the Upanishad says, chakshus cha chakshuhu. Chakshu is the eye of the eye, which is the mind, the thoughts, thinking, intelligence. Okay? So we close our physical eyes and we say we have in darshan. We are seeing. This is why he says, Lo chana mora pankha karaleka. You know the peacock feather? All of us? Peacock feather is very beautiful, isn't it? And if you look at the peacock feather, you will see what it looks like, an eye. Very beautiful. Just how we will put kajal, we color our eyes and all of that, right? But that peacock feather can't see. Okay? It's not seeing. So Bhagwan says, darshan. Taking darshan of that and those who will guide you and nurture you, it is very important. Our ancient mantra says, Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shunuyam Devaha Bhadram Pashemakshvir Yajatraha Srairangai Sushtuvagum Sastanubhi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu. We pray to the Devas in this ancient Vedic mantra, and we say to the Devas, bless me so that we may hear with our ears that which is auspicious. This is the prayer. May we hear that which is auspicious. May we see with our eyes that which is auspicious. And with all our senses very steady. And with a body praying, may we be blessed to enjoy a fulfilling life. This is the prayer. So even enjoyment is not denied. Who wants to be sad? Where is the person here who wants to be sad? No one. Okay? Where is the person here who doesn't like to enjoy life? We are supposed to be enjoying with a sense of gratitude and renunciation and appreciation and all of that. This is what we are taught. Look, we have Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi gives the blessing of what? We pray to her to bless us with all forms of wealth and prosperity, material and otherwise, because we need to be comfortable. We need to be happy. We need to have material to do all the things we need to do. So we have to have the right balance in life. This is why the secular or the material and the spiritual, if you have too much of one and less of the other, just like if you think of the scale, what will happen? You won't be able to maintain the right balance. So let's hear now. What time am I supposed to finish? At 8 o'clock? Okay. And we leave some time for Panditji also. So one more chaupai will do. Let's hear what Bhagwan says. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Te sira katu tumbari samatula. Jenana mata hari gura paramula. Te sira katu tumbari samatula. Jenana mata hari gura paramula.
Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
जिन्हा हरि भगति हृदय नहीं आनी जीवत सब समान ते ही प्राणी जिन्हा हरि भगति हृदय नहीं आनी जीवत सब समान ते ही प्राणी जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय 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 जय राम बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. So it describes here now the head. Now whenever the head is being referred to, of course, in a way it's referring to the mind, our thinking, our intelligence, our attitudes and all of that. So he says the heads that do not bow in reverence and humility and respect to God and to the Guru and to elders. It's such a funny description. He says that head, it's like a bitter pumpkin. What a description. I didn't say this. Bhagwan Shiva is saying this, all right? It's like a bitter pumpkin, right? You cannot cook it. You cannot use it. It's not tasty. Actually, pumpkin belongs to the category of sweet vegetables, right? So it's saying like a bitter pumpkin. Sometimes you get, it's just like fruit. You taste some fruits, what? Very sweet. And some you're expecting, they'll be sweet, and then what? Very sour. So we have all types, all different kinds. So he's saying, one who does not nurture respect, one who does not nurture humility in oneself and show reverence to those things and those ones who are deserving, then that head or that person is what like a bitter pumpkin, not pleasant. How do you all like to be near to someone or in the company of someone who is arrogant? How do you like that? How do you like to be in the company of someone who is boasting? You like it, right? No. This was the issue with Ravan. Ravan's arrogance, it's what caused his downfall, his destruction. When we read these kathas, they should be reminders, just as we have been reminded here, live in a very humble manner. Why do we live Hanuman Baba so much? One of Hanuman Baba's greatest traits was his humility. Okay? You see him, and when you look at the Ram Darbar, hardly you see him. He's so small, and he's there kneeling by the feet of Bhagwan. Okay? And then Bhagwan Shiva continues. Jinha Hari Bhagati Hridaya Nahi. How many of you here have hearts? We all have hearts, and hope it's working very well and very good. Good. So he's talking about the heart, but he's talking about emotions. Because when we want to express love, like if I want to say Prashant, right? Suppose I'm your girlfriend, right? I'll say, Prashant, I love you with all my heart. And if I really love him, I'll say, I love you with all my heart and soul. Isn't that all you well know? All right. So the heart, it is that organ, okay, with which we identify the deepest emotions. All right. So hear what he is saying here. Jinha hari bhagati hridaya nahi ani, hridaya the heart, nahi ani, where devotion is not nurtured, where it doesn't come. Bhagwan Shiva says, Jivata sava samanate prani. Prani is life. Panditji is saying that heart that doesn't have devotion, doesn't nurture devotion and love for parents, for elders, any form of love, not just love for Bhagwan, then although you are alive, Bhagwan Shiva is saying what? It's as though you have no life. I don't even want to say the D word. It sounds so bad and so harsh. But you know, our Shastras, they speak to us sometimes harshly. Just like when a parent wants to discipline a child, you may kind of scold the child a little, speak a little harshly sometimes, take away something, do something. So our Shastras do that to us sometimes because we need it. We need that for the Jagaran, for the awakening, to wake up and to see and to understand about ourselves. So I will stop here. The Katha is so beautiful. It goes on because it describes all the abilities that we have. And if we can see how fortunate we are, how blessed we are, that we have all of these abilities. There are so many who can't hear, who can't see, who are unable to walk, who are not able to think, who don't have material things. All count your blessings always. And in counting your blessings, may you also be able to share those very blessings with others as well. And sharing, sometimes when we think of sharing and giving and supporting, it's not only about material. Spending time, sharing good words, fraternity, friendship, all of this is very important. Boliye Siyapati Ramachandra ki Jai, Jai Shri Rama. So before we do a bhajan or two to close, we'll ask the Guruji of the home, Pandit Randhirji, to give a blessing and to say a few words, of course.
Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
I think we're on the same wavelength. Normally, I would prefer the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita for sessions such as these. But given all the hype with the impending Pran Pratishtha and the Sthapna of the Ram Lala Murti and the inauguration of the Ayodhya Mandir, this was certainly most appropriate, and the message is similar. I was just reminded of something. We have eyes, we have ears, we have all the organs of the Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, all the organs of perception, all the organs of action. But what do we use them for? And what are the things that we consider important in life? I couldn't help but smile because I remembered the conversation between Sri Ram and Shabri, who felt a sense of valuelessness. She felt her self-worth was the lowest, as she says, adhamate adham adhamati nari, I'm the lowest of the low. Simply because jati pati kula dharma badhai, everything that the world considers important, she says, I don't have it. Caste, position, power, connections, all of these things. I do not, I am devoid of those things. And Sri Ram's response was, my ekahinata mantahu. I recognize only one relationship, and that of bhagati, that of devotion, loving devotion to God. He says, because you can have all of this, all the things that you don't have, and which, the absence of which makes you feel worthless. You may have all those things, and if you do not have devotion to God, then Jalabinu then that person is as good as a cloud without water vapor. In other words, it's barren. It's the same way if you don't use your ears, it's like the snake hole. If you don't use your eyes to pay to have the darshan of the things that are sacred in our tradition. If you don't use everything that we are blessed with to uplift oneself, paropakar, as well as the welfare and the well-being of others, then you can't truly say that this human body is a blessing. We all know that chaupai, about this being the highest gift. It is a gift only if it is used purposefully. I am delighted to be in your company and to share these few moments. I invite everyone, as Geeta ji did, to join in an offering of love, of prayer, of comfort for the immediate family and for the departed. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Govinda Govinda Hare Murari, Govinda Govinda Mukunda Krishna, Govinda Govinda Rathanga Pane, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Om Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai.
Thank you very much, Panditji. So we will join and do one bhajan. The first word in the bhajan is prem. Okay, prem means love. Okay, love is the most powerful emotion. Whatever the form of love, whether it's love for a spouse, love for children, love for God, love for friend, it is the most powerful emotion. And in this same katha that we are sharing, Bhagwan Shiva says, Ram katha sundara karatari sansaya bihaga uravana hari. Very beautiful chaupai. Bihag means bird, right? So the bird is described like as though there is the sanshaya bihag, when there is doubt, when there is difficulty. They describe here in this chaupai like birds, there's sadness. There are those emotions that depress us and so on. If you want to shoo a bird from the tree, what will you do? Tadi. Mr. Tadi here, because we have a problem with some doves right now. It's okay if they're staying in the trees, but now they are coming into the what's the name of that thing? The H-beam or I-beam, and building their nests, because there's development in the village and all the trees are being graded down, so the birds have nowhere to go. So every morning when I will hear him going like this, I know he's trying to shoo a bird away. So how beautifully it says, the Ramakatha Sundara Karatari. It's like a beautiful clap, Ram Katha. Our shastras, the verses, the mantras, the vibrations, they are the beautiful claps that will help to empower us so that we can shoo our sorrows and our difficulties away. And I ask Ceremony to lead us in this bhajan, because now we will clap and we will sing to help this home and to help this family and to help our own selves be so empowered so that we can overcome adversity.
प्रेम मुरता मन से कहो राम 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 श्री राम राम राम
Jai Shri Ram.
प्रेम मुरित मन से कहो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
प्रेम मुरित मन से कहो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
प्रेम मुरित मन से कहो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
प्रेम मुरित मन से कहो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
पाप कटे दुख मिटे लेत राम नाम पाप कटे दुख मिटे लेत राम नाम समुद्र सुखर नाम, भव समुद्र सुखर नाम, एक राम नाम, एक राम नाम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। परम शांति सुख निधान दिव्य राम नाम, दिव्य राम नाम। परम शांति सुख निधान दिव्य राम नाम, दिव्य राम नाम। निराधार को आधार, निराधार को आधार, एक राम नाम, एक राम नाम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। परम गोप्य परम दिव्य मंत्र राम नाम, मंत्र राम नाम। परम गोप्य परम दिव्य मंत्र राम नाम, मंत्र राम नाम। संत हृदय सदा वसत, संत हृदय सदा वसत, एक राम नाम, एक राम नाम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। महादेव सदा जपत दिव्य राम नाम, दिव्य राम नाम। महादेव सदा जपत दिव्य राम नाम, दिव्य राम नाम। काशी मर्त मुक्ति करत, काशी मर्त मुक्ति करत, कहत राम नाम, कहत राम नाम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम, सब ही राम नाम। माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम, सब ही राम नाम। भक्त जनन जीवन धन, भक्त जनन जीवन धन, एक राम नाम, एक राम नाम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम 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 सीता राम राम राम। प्रेम मूर्त मन से कहो राम राम राम, राम राम सीता राम राम राम। सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम।
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। जय श्री राम। We'll join in closing mantras. I invite you to again collect your thoughts as best you can. We've had a beautiful session of sharing and learning and praying for this home and this family and remembering and praying for the departed. Mirat Atman Atin Moksha. This is our prayer, this is our wish. And as we close our session, we chant ancient mantras that pray for everyone and praise for everything to be blessed and protected and to be at peace. This is our prayer as we chant. Om Durjano Sajano Bhuyat Sajan Shantimapnuyat Shanto Muksheta Bandhebhyo Muktaschanyan Vimochayet Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahi Mahisha Gobrahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam
मम देव देव। ॐ द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति, पृथ्वी शान्तिरापः शान्तिर्, औषधय शान्तिर्वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्, विश्वे देवा शान्तिर्ब्रह्मा शान्ति, सर्वगुं शान्ति, शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरिद्धि। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम।
बोलिए गजानन स्वामी की जय, श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, जगदम्बे माता की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, ट्रिनिडाद और टोबैगो देश की जय। बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। जय जय सीताराम। श्री राम नाम सत्य है, श्री राम नाम सत्य है, श्री राम नाम सत्य है। Namaskar everyone, Sitaram, thank you for listening, for being so attentive, and may you all reach safely back to your home. Oh, Charlie. Okay, all right, sure. We'll all join in the Hanumanji Chalisa. Isn't it 8 o'clock?
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज, निज मन मुकुर सुधारी, वरना रघुबर विमल यशु, जो दायक फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरा पवन कुमार, बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। राम दूत तुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, सुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन वरन विराज सुवेशा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा। हाथ वज्र अरु ध्वजा विराजय, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजय। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए संजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई। तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम्हारो यश गावे, हस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद शारद सहित अहिसा। यम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकय कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मिली मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। नाम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नाशय रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटै मिटै सब पीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शतवार पाठ कर कोई, द्रुदहि बंदी महासुख होय। जो यहाँ पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा।
पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति
रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुरभूप।
पवन सुत हनुमान की
जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय।
Jai Shri Ram. Jai Sita Ram. So thank you. Look, he's coming to say something.
Sitaram, Sairam, pleasant good evening to everyone. I just want to say a few words of thanks on behalf of the family, with some help from Anuria. I'll start by saying thank you, Tanti Siru, and members of the Hindu Prachar Kendra for blessing us with your presence here tonight. Geeta ji, thank you for a most beautiful, inspiring message, and for all the energy you brought into this home tonight. Thank you very much for that. I think one thing that sticks with me, you said in the beginning, life is about death, and death is all about life. And I think this is truly a powerful message we can all reflect on and we leave here. Thank you very much. I think that you talked about knowledge as well, and that certainly was one who had this insatiable thirst for knowledge.
Absolutely.
So I know he would have enjoyed listening in, as we know he did, and all the vibrations, all the mantras. Thank you very much. Special thanks to Pandit Randhir and Auntie Drups for blessing us with your presence here tonight. We appreciate your unwavering support. So thank you very much for always being here. Special thanks as well to devotees of the Shagona Sai Center for being here tonight. Thank you very much. We appreciate support here tonight. I just wanted to say some special thanks to a few people who really made tonight possible. I think Jerry is here. Special thanks to Jerry and his crew for helping us really get the place ready for tonight. And literally, Jerry for helping us put the roof over our head, the new roof here. We no damage from the rain today. So thank you, Jerry. And to Raj, Mr. Raj is here. Thank you, Raj, again for all your always being here for us, Raj. Thank you very much. We know we can always count on you to help us get things ready. Special thanks also to Kavita and Uncle Krishna for always being here for us as well, and for the refreshments provided, and for helping us be on the airwaves tonight with the broadcast. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. And to all of the family members, neighbors, who always here support at the Satsang, we deeply, deeply appreciate all the support you give us. Thank you for always being here. Yeah. Please stay for refreshments. I thought Nori was going to refreshments, and please, everyone get home safely as well. Sit around.
Thank you.
As we close tonight's discourse, we ask you to reflect on the message tonight. Let us use those senses that we have been blessed with to hear the writing, to see the writing, and to do the writing. On behalf of our team, Vision 2 Photo and Video Production, we bid you a pleasant good night. Take care, Sitaram.
Jai Shri Ram. Oh.
Om Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir Brahmagano Brahmanahutam Brahmaiva Tera Gantavyam
Brahmakarma Samadhina Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyanam Chaturvidam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hari Om Tat
Hari
Sat.
Om Tat
Hari
Sat.
Om.
And also, by no means, we save the best for last. Thank you, Uncle Krishna. Thank you, Prashant, for making tonight's satsang what it was.
Yeah, well, every time your dad met up this Krishna, we'd have a joke whenever he'd come to the mandir, to the Kendra. I'd say, oh gosh, I'm in real trouble now because there's 2 Krish here, right? He could say, no, it's 3 Krish. This one, he, and the one in the Devastan. So you're in real trouble. So it's so sweet and just absolutely loving.